Hello everybody, this is going to be like short review of Punisher Season 1. It was awesome, it was good. I was like, duh! I told a couple of my friends because they like Punisher and because of what, I was like, don't watch this. You might need a couple. Unless you're like cool, unless you're like, everything's all out, like the traumatic experience you got on October. I was like, yeah, and then we watched it like, fuck, dude, it was crazy. And I'm like, oh shit, up top. No, because the thing is, I want to be respectful to that, and I'm like, I told him like, yeah, like I don't know if you want to watch it. I'm like, no, I can watch it. And then I was like, bro, I was like, hell yeah. I'm like, I know. Oh, because I'm like, shoot, Punisher was crazy. It was a good. This season was good. I loved this. This was really crazy. I actually spent 13 hours. Oh, I guess if you were going to be technical, what, 12 hours and 40, no, whatever. But yeah, I was like, whoa, this is one of those. I'm like, yep, I'm watching. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, I enjoyed it a lot. Of course, we have a new guy. Damn, I forgot his name. Well, the thing is, the spoilers, like I said. Woo. Well, the thing is, the same ring. There was the whole same thing. They were trying to like fabricate stuff like that. So one of the guys, I want to remember his name. He got a piece of information because when he was still in the military, when he was still in the Marines, they had a unit, supposedly the best of the best, and they were like, I'm not sure, Afghanistan or something like that, and one of the agents, she's brand new, whoo, beautiful. And then we have Billy. Yeah, he's Frank's best friend, and he has his own little private security kind of militia thing going on. And the thing is, one of his friends too, I'm forgetting everyone's name, he is also like, was part of his unit too, but he lost a leg, and has a support group, and Frank never goes, but everyone's there, and there's like this one guy, he's telling like, we need our rights back, they're trying to take our guns, like sort of stuff like that. And the thing is, it deals with a lot of stuff. I'm like, shoot, he's shooting people, he's like, it's justified. Because what happened is the special agent, she's trying to find the person that killed, I guess it was her lover, or yeah. Well, the thing is, he was a cop too, and they promised him, but they didn't do nothing. But the thing is, there was this CIA guy. Yeah, I've seen him before, and the thing is, he ordered Frank to kill him, and he did, and someone was recording it from his unit, and I was like, duh. So yeah, now they're trying to save himself, because the thing is, everyone thinks Frank is dead, and he's trying to keep it that way. And the one that's following him, because he's the ghost, and then finally they meet, he was like, yeah. He was trying to like, why were you following my wife? Leverage. And I'm like, whew, she's gorgeous. And then next thing you know, he has him strapped there. When they're meeting, he's naked. He's like, what are you doing? I don't know if I can trust you. He's like, we're doing every like hour or something or so, he has to do a retinal scan and put in the password. So finally trusting him, and then after, they're going after people. But now I remember how it starts, because at first I wasn't, because how it starts, he's living a secluded life. He's just working, hammering it at some construction site with a sledgehammer, and everyone thinks he's like, slow, and they're trying to pick on him, and he's like, whatever, I could take you guys if I wanted to. And they're like, hey, every time you work hard, you make it look bad for us. And I'm like, oh, there's always guys like that in the construction thing. I remember a long time ago, one of my friends used to work in the factories for the cars, and they're like, hey, stop going so fast, you make us look bad. Stop going so fast, I can't work any slower? What the hell? That kind of sucks, like when you're like used. So one of the guys, he was like trying to rob some family, something like that, and yeah, they got his ID. Next thing you know, they're trying to kill him, trying to get no witnesses. Then Frank comes back and becomes the Punisher, and then he lit up that whole family. I was like, oh no, I don't mean like real family, like I'm talking about like the underworld crime family. I was like, shoot, Frank taking no prisoners. So the whole thing, he's trying to find more information about him, like who's trying to do this cover up. It was a guy, I forgot his name, Wolf or something like that. So he's meeting him, and that fight was crazy. I was like, shoot, and then he ended it. But while this is happening, Micro, that was it, and Dinah, Lauren is also in this, and I'm like, come on, Lauren, no, Karen. Karen and Frank need to get together. I'm just going to say that. They need to finally get together. So Dinah, she's trying to find people, and the thing is, she finally does, and then her and Billy get it on. Remember I told you it was going to be quick. And then finally Micro is trying to get information about that, and they finally getting guns, and then Dinah's following Frank, and then her car flips, and then he saves them, and then he's like, Frank Castle's alive, and everyone's like, she is gone cuckoo. No one believes her about the whole thing. And then she's finding out information about what happened in Afghanistan. And they're showing flashbacks about, because of him and his unit, and then the CIA guy, I forgot his name, it was his last mission. He's like, I'm out. He popped the shit out of him. He popped the color out of his eye. Alright, I think it was like a blue. I was like, good. And then later they show him, I'm like, yeah, he has, nope, can't see in that eye no more because of what Frank did. I'm like, whoo. And then Billy stopped him, and then he had his own ambition. And then finally Billy's asking for help, and then Billy's like, I can get you out of here. And then Billy betrayed him. Well, the thing is, he never showed up, but right there, Billy was ready to shoot him. And then we're like, yep, he's in cahoots with the CIA guy. And then we find out there was more things happen later on. I'm like, oh crap. So Karen is helping Frank, and you can sense the chemistry. I'm like, man, you love this woman. Because the thing is, she was getting, like, she was hurt. He went to the rescue to save her. And then, remember I said, Curtis is his name too. The one that lost his leg and is doing all these group therapies. There's this guy, Lewis. He's following this guy that, he didn't even go to Nam. And then he gets arrested, and then Lewis becomes the Unabomber. Yeah, he's bombing places left and right. And then he tells Karen to publish it, and then she writes back a crazy response, and he's like, and then Frank's like, you're crazy, right, what you just did? And then they're talking. He's like, you're not come on. Because what happened, Curtis told Frank who it is, and then Curtis goes to what's name's house, and they're like, oh, well, it's not the fake. Well, the thing is, he lied to him, and Lewis killed him. That's how it all started, and he's strapped to blow because it was a IED or something like that. And they're like, oh crap, how the hell do I do it? And then finally him and Frank are having a talk, because he went back, and then he's like, come on, he has nothing to do with it. He's like the white wire, and then we saved him. Then next thing you know, Billy, Dinah, they're at some hotel, and Lewis is there. But the thing is, what happened was, there was some politician that doesn't want, he's against guns and all that, and I'm like, okay. So they're giving two different stories, and there's a cop right there being like, arrogant and stupid. And he's like, I don't believe him. He's a politician. Of course I won't believe him. He's like, that's the first time I ever shot a gun. He didn't. He ran like a bitch. He's like, ah! He didn't yell, but shoot, if you would have made him yell, that would have been funny. But no, Karen was the one that was like, shit, where the hell's my sidearm? Lewis is in there, and then Frank was in there to save. And then it was crazy because Dinah, before all that, was about to shoot, and then Billy is like, oh crap, and then because what happened was, there was another thing before, her partner, they didn't have trust, and then finally they got that camaraderie, because I can tell he liked her. But the thing is, they're finally on the field, and they're trying to get outside source to kill Billy. So what's going on? They think they're going to be at some bus. Nope, Frank's not there. Billy kills her partner, because he always carries another knife inside of him, and I'm like, oh. And Dinah knows this, but no one believes her. Yep, no one believes her, and then they're like, woo, and then she knows, and yeah, everyone knows right there. And then what happened is, Frank is like, crap, he shot me. So finally what's going out, everyone's going crazy in the building. Before all this, it's like a flashback, but they're in the hotel, everything's going bonkers. Lewis is shooting people. He has Karen as a hostage. They get to the downstairs to the kitchen, and he's like, no. And Karen, while this is happening, shot his foot, put it into the freezer. It's the the silent door was like, he kills himself. And then after that, he escapes, and I'm like, yeah. Come on, if he knew a way to get in, he knew a way to get out. So yeah, now Frank knows where the CIA guy is at. He's outside of his house. Bulletproof glass. He was like scared, and then it was like, he's like, shit. And then, and it was crazy because they also had Frank going into a military base. That was nuts. And then Billy killed the guy they were supposed to get. He's like, oh, finally, you shut up. Then next thing you know, I'm skipping a lot of parts. So I'm just talking about the moments I like. If I was talking about each episode, all episodes are good. But what happened is, everyone knows Billy is the one that killed the agent, And when he's getting ready to leave, he can hear and see like the the ages coming. Pew, 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 pew. Nothing, and he keeps walking, and he's like, yep, yep. Whoa. The thing is, I know everyone right there, like Billy. If you read the Punisher comics, you know that name. You're like, uh-oh. Well, the thing is, they did his backstory. Alright, spoilers. Really spoilers if you haven't read the comics. They did his backstory in here different because the thing is that he's a dick. Alright? And you already know who I'm talking about. Jigsaw. Yeah, in the comic books he's different. Like, he was trying to beat up his parents, stuff like that. His wife, too, and his children. I'm like, yeah, he was a... And then what's name got and mangled his face. Like, whew. Damn. And I'm going to get into it more. So finally, yeah, now it's... Billy goes to Curtis, like, have you seen him? And then he's right outside, like, do it, me and you. He's like, I'll give you my word, it's worth something. And then Billy was like, okay, my word is worth something too. So they meet. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, that's the last episode. I'll tell you, they do meet, so that's spoiled. But before all that, episode 12. OMG. It was awesome. I'm not going to spoil that part for you if you haven't watched episode 12. But episode 12 does tell you about Billy. How much of a dick he is, all that bad stuff. Oh my god. Shit. And then Micro thought Dinah could help it, and she does. But that's not an episode. That's another episode. Alright, now I'm going to get to the final moment I like. I don't want to ruin episode 12 for you, but watch it. The final fight. Billy versus Frank. Ding, ding, ding. They're fighting at the place where his family died. I'm like, shh. And, oh my god. Billy had to use two people. Like, come on, you can't save them. Like, he was able to get through them, and then finally they're fighting. But this time they're like, shit. And then Dinah came. He shot. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, Dinah's dead. No! Not my one and only. But I was like, oh my god. Why? I'm like, damn, she's dead. So next thing you know, okay, they're fighting. Next thing you know, they're fighting with knives. I'm like, oh shoot, close quarter combat. I'm like, whoa, okay, trying to go for the thighs, huh? I was like, it was getting good. I'm like, this was amazing. This was incredible, the fight. And then finally, well, he had that thing, but Frank finally got it. He's getting the upper hand. And the next, all that anger, there's a glass right there. Pretend he's smashing some pumpkins. He is literally headbanging him on the glass. He's like, what's up, pretty? And then, oh my, he's grinding his face on the glass. At first, I thought it was gonna be like different, like like carve it. Yeah, he's scraping his. I'm like, and then after that, oh, the other side. You have to look at this for the rest of your life. I was like, damn. Because at first I was thinking like grotesque. Like, if you've seen like the covers, there's like one cover where you just see nothing but stitches and stuff like that. And I was like, shit. Like, you go on, Frank. You go on, Frank. He didn't kill him. He just wants him to live the rest of his life knowing that I did this to you. And I'm like, oh crap, is he gonna become Jigsaw in season 2? Or will they even have Jigsaw in season 2? But anyway, I'm going now because they have a moment right there. He's in the hospital. He hasn't woken up because he's in a coma. The next thing you know, Dinah, she's alive. They give Frank like some new, alias. And then Micro goes. Well, the thing is, the whole time, his children love Frank. They love him. They got to know him. Everyone loves him. And then the thing is, he just couldn't do it. And those are the moments I like. But season 2, please, just have them. Let Karen just take him and give him a kiss. Alright? Make love to a woman. He deserves it. No, literally, he doesn't deserve it. He's been through some shit. Okay? Did you watch Daredevil season 2? Or was it 3? I forgot. See, even I forgot. I think it was season. See, it's been so long since they even made a new season. Because I do remember Defenders. But this was good. This was amazing. I liked it. I recommend it. There were some people like, oh, too much violence. I bet you said that when you played Mortal Kombat. Or Call of Duty. Or freaking Portal. I bet you probably said that when you played Cuphead. Anyway, please comment, subscribe, and take care.